Hey, everybody. Welcome to another great CEO podcast. I have with me Joe Sherman of the Gold Alliance. Welcome, Joe. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Jim.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Well, we're going to learn a little bit more about you and your business in this conversation. First, in a couple of sentences, can you tell us, what your company does and what you guys are about?
Gold Alliance is a precious metals dealer. We focus more on the retirement, the qualified retirement account sector, a vertical, meaning we help our clients diversify portions of their qualified retirement accounts, 401ks and IRAs, into a self-directed IRA that is held by a third-party custodian and can hold physical metals, gold and silver, coins and bars.
Got it. Interesting. So, if I wanted precious metal exposure in my portfolio, there are a lot of ways for me to do it, right? I could buy into funds, I could buy into a mine, I could buy into, or I could buy physical assets, and I could buy physical precious metal from a bunch of people. So what's your competitive advantage? Like, why do people choose to work with the Gold Alliance?
So people that want to be exposed to the price of gold can buy derivatives like an ETF or mining stock. We don't do that at all. When they want to acquire physical gold or silver, we are highly reputable. We've been in business since 2002. We have stellar 5-star rated reviews. We really understand what we're doing, and we can provide them with the correct options. First of all, can they use their qualified retirement account? We can guide them through that process. We can help them set up that account. So it's really hand-holding throughout the process in a no pressure tactics. We know the people that make that decision, do it with a portion of their savings. They need to be happy about their choices. They need to be educated, and we provide all of that. And we've had, tremendous success doing it.
Cool. And there's no doubt there's a group of the population that wants to put their hands on the asset, right? And toss it in their safe. They just feel more secure about that. They want to, as opposed to some digits on a computer somewhere, right?
Absolutely. We usually own our homes over time. We try to own our homes. We don't rent them. We kind of completely trust what we hold, what we can physically hold. So having a portion in a physical asset is a good thing, because it not only that you're diversified into precious metals, you're also diversified out of the paper assets, digital asset sphere. We recommend or we believe that you can just do it with a relatively small portion of your entire savings. So you can get that double diversification when you physically own and control the metals, either directly from the comfort of your home, meaning metals that are shipped to your home, or if it's through a retirement account that has to be held by a third-party custodian in a depository that's authorized to hold it under the name of the client. And at any time, the client can take a physical delivery of those metals too.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So is there any recurring revenue in this business, or are you constantly trying to identify new clients and bring them on?
Yeah, we make money the old-fashioned way. We buy wholesale, we sell retail, and we get to keep the difference.
Got it. So you're always in the hunt for new clients that are interested in this.
Yeah, lead acquisition is a big thing here. That's kind of what got us to where we are today. There is an element of recurring investments, in a sense that some clients will do repeat purchases, but the majority of them are really looking at physical metals as a way to diversify. And once they've done it, they're diversified. They're not looking to add more.
Got it. Interesting. And how do you, given it's an older population, how do you find them?
Any way that we do lead acquisition in every way under the sun, TV, radio, digital, email, social, you name it, we do it.
Okay. And then is there a point of constraint in your business? In other words, if you could wave a magic wand and change one thing about your business that would let you grow faster, get bigger, quicker, what would be the one thing that you could change or would want to change?
To be honest, we are blessed that the point of constraint is usually marketing.
Yeah.
That's usually the point of constraint. We're blessed in that respect. We're pretty cutting edge. We do things right. So we're consistently growing, year over year. And we still see, we don't see any glass ceilings. We see a lot of blue skies. So we think it can continue. The thing that also, impacts our business, like it impacts any business, is market.
Yeah.
Market sentiments, have an impact. Marketing carries an impact. The way that we conduct our business and our sales, processes and fulfillment makes an impact. And we try to, we can't control markets, but whatever we can control, we try to do it the best we can.
So are you cyclical or counter-cyclical? So if we're going into a bit of a recession here, does that help gold? Like people want to have gold to protect themselves, or is it when everybody's going crazy, they want gold? And which one's a better market for you?
We've been through all types of markets.
I know you've been at this a while. Yeah. Yeah.
We've been through all types of markets. We are considered, historically, we're considered counter-cyclical. But there's so many things that will determine, what drives consumers to feel like they need a safe haven, or they need to have a little bit more of safety in their savings. It could be political, decision changes, elections, certain types of election outcomes will definitely impact our business. Recessions will impact our business. Pandemics will impact our business.
Okay.
Okay. So you have and also the opposite, which is stock market bullish sentiments will also adversely impact our business.
Right.
So,
Right.
so
Interesting.
in that sense, we're kind of counter-cyclical.
Interesting. So how many hours a week do you work nowadays?
Oh man, not what the doctors ordered. The doctor orders, I probably work 11 hours, 5 days a week, and then I will probably put in another, 8 to 10 hours over a weekend. And this is calmer than what I used to do a few years ago.
Wow.
It's more stabilized now.
So 75 hours a week is the down number.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's I would call it a down number. But I'm a stakeholder. I'm the CEO, president, and it just means that there's a lot of things that come across my plate, and a lot of things that keep me busy, even at nights thinking about. So, 75 is probably
Okay.
yeah.
No problem. Yeah, a lot of CEOs, they go, I'm awake when I'm awake, I'm working. So I don't know what the number of hours is really. So.
Yeah.
So is there any major responsibility you've delegated in the last 6 months? Given that you're at 75 and there's only so much Joe to go around, have you sort of taken something off your plate and given it to somebody else on your team in the last 6 months? That's significant.
I think marketing responsibilities to our director of marketing, a much bigger chunk, basically almost everything. I just try to add value and get reports done. That's a good thing. I think that was probably the most the biggest piece. We're still there's some departments that are still in process of solidifying that we still want to perfect that. I kind of believe in the improve 1% a day concept. So there's certain departments in our company where we're at a point where it's kind of difficult to improve 1% every day. And some departments that still have, more ways to go. So I'm a little bit more involved with them.
Got it. Okay. Well, I think delegating marketing, as important it is to your business, is a pretty big bite to give away. So it's amazing. So I heard the next question is sort of around your management or leadership philosophy. I hear improve 1% a day as one element of it. What would be maybe another element of your philosophy as a leader?
Empower people to think for themselves, to not accept processes as set in stone. and the most important thing, a culture where people feel really comfortable at voicing ideas. There's no such thing as a bad idea. A bad idea is good because it reinforces your belief system into why certain things should be done, because you hear the bad idea and you say, no, this is not right for us, and here's why. You know, a good idea is great, but the worst idea is no idea. And this is something that it took a while, but I think we got our large team now completely engrossed in it, and we see consistent improvements across all departments by team members that voice their opinion, voice their ideas, and they know that if nobody likes their idea, then they're not going to get their head chopped off. They're going to actually be appreciated. So that's a big management philosophy.
Good. Well, and I think it's hard to build a trusting, safe environment culturally that people feel comfortable saying, hey, that's a bad idea. That's good trick. Good for you. Well done. Last question. What do you do for fun, Joe? When you're not working 75 hours a week, what do you do for fun?
Well, I'm a big family man, love my wife. I'm blessed that I've been working with her for the last 25 years too. I love my children, so I spend time with family, walks with dogs. I read a lot. I try to read also for recreational purpose. It's very difficult. There's a lot of things to read in our, that relates to finance and investment. And I try to train every day. So and I even enjoy it. So that's
nice.
That fills my day.
Yeah, but I saw a quote that said, at some point you realize that you don't have enough years left to read all the books you'd like to read in life. So I may already be there. There's just so much to read that's good stuff that, there's not enough time. So, awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, Joe, thank you so much for the time. This was a great interview. I really appreciate it. And I wish you very good luck going forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.